And welcome to Hardmic. And what a announcement! The guest host, Two Twisted Merc, WrestleCade 9, the host of the grandest stage of them all. That was a big shock. I didn't expect that at all. Incredible moment. But let's reframe, let's cool down, and let's talk to the men and women who are here tonight live on Thursday Night Rise. Starting off with a instant classic tag match here tonight. Let's talk to the team that meta came up short in Townsend and Richie Rich. You guys did incredible against BME. Is this team gonna stick?
Oh, you best believe this team's gonna stick. Well, this week I've done a lot. Lions. And first and foremost, what happened last week on this hard mic is the driving force for what I'm about to do now. You see, I poured my heart and soul to this brand to try and get a match at WrestleCade. Do you know what our general manager did? He made a Disneyland joke. Now, that gave me a lot of time to think. It was a great motivator for the weekend. And let me tell you this now. I hate Ryan Swift. Not only hate, I disdain the fella. Fuck that guy. But I'm going to tell you about this, what is going to be really important. See, I had to fight my way onto WrestleCade, but here, ladies and gentlemen, let me just pull it back the curtain a little bit. There wouldn't be a WrestleCade without Townsend, okay? Because I am a catalyst for success in this company, right? Not only this company, in the whole wider business. You see, you look at your main event, and you're looking at Christian Crude versus Ryan Swift. Before I got to Christian Crude, he wasn't doing fucking shit. He wasn't doing fuck all until I brought him to a wider audience and people saw him for who he was, a talented motherfucker. I'm not someone who's ignorant or naive enough to say that I'm the only force that brought Crude here, but it was me. Because without me, he'd be under the boot of an enterprise. And not only Crude, let's talk about APH. Without me, he wouldn't be anywhere near here. He wouldn't be on your WrestleCade 9. So, as the catalyst of success, there's one defining factor. I have found a new protege, a new person to mentor. And hell, when I saw Christian Crude and APH, let's not cut him out. They were doing sweet fuck all before me. But Richie Rich here, he's doing a lot. He's going to win Games of the Galaxy. You're looking at two guys that are sick of the shit. Okay, you're looking at me, the next Mr. WrestleCade. And you're looking at Richie Rich, the next Games of the Galaxy briefcase holder and the next world champion. And you want to give us some coy little nickname like Meat or Die Meat. How fucking ridiculous. Our name are the Diamonds of War, the DOW. Now, Richie, come on in, because you can talk for your damn self. I want to hear what you got to say.
Thank you, War Chief Townsend. I want everyone to understand something. One thing clear. Tonight, we didn't lose. You could count that as a loss if you want to by technicality, but it was a fucking statement. CB! Hey! Hey, CB, how you doing? First time we met, I went a little easy on you. This time, I have no business. My apologies. I have no problem putting your ass in percussion. Excuse me, because I'm a little bit excited about saying it, Mr. War Chief, I do apologize. I would not mind putting your ass in concussion protocol again.
Well,
and Ryan Swift. Oh, your little golden boy. That's your golden boy, right? I don't mind putting him on the shelf because he's in my way. You see, I am in the Games of the Galaxy ladder match at WrestleCade. How many matches have I had? Let's count them again. How many single matches have I had? 4. That's enough to outstage anybody in this damn locker room. I came in here as a rookie. A rookie. These vets out here, Y'all supposed to do better than the Rooks. Y'all supposed to show us up. Teach us the way. Teach us how to properly do things in COH. Not the other way around.
Well, you're talking about guys teaching guys. I'm here for you 100%, Richie Rich, because I believe you are going to be the next world champion. There ain't a doubt in my mind about that. You're going to get that briefcase and you're going to shine it up and you're going to cash in. Hell, you might cash in on the night. You might do it. Who knows? But whilst we're still talking about what happened tonight, these are training wheels. This was our first night teaming and giving an instant classic for the fans. That was something I was really proud of. But hell, Preppy and CB, a fantastic tag team, a fantastic example of the new tag team rise here on Rise. But just want you all to realize that after WrestleCade, come hell or high water, you're going to look at the DOW and you're going to see them as tag team champions, or you're going to overlook us and just get uppercutted. You're not going to see it coming. You see, this is all about change. And that change has been asked for a very long time, and it is coming. And there's nothing else short about that.
Well, there's a lot that was said, and I just want to give you the credit where credit's due, Townsend. You were the trending star of the week after winning the World Championship at a 4-count partnership, R-Pro, this weekend. And congratulations, man. Gave that award this past Friday night to Ryan Swift. Now you're the second award winner of that award, so congratulations on that. And Richie Rich, on the other hand, going to Games of the Galaxy. Anything you want to say to the competitors that are here tonight inside that matchup? Guys like Brett Curtis.
You know, I'm not gonna belittle their successes. They earned their spots here. They weren't handed them spots. I earned my keep. Now I gotta earn it again. And this ain't no just silly little ladder match where you just climb up, grab the briefcase, and then just walk out unscathed. No. As our name puts it, it's war. You better go in there guns blazing. You better go in there to knock somebody's head off. You better go in there to have blood on your hands. That's what I'm doing. Every other motherfucker that's in that match, I'm willing to knock your fucking head off. Because once I have that briefcase, either Mr. Tone Death or Mr. APH, they're going to have to watch their backs because the diamond in the rough is willing to go to war for the gold.
That's right. And if CB is here, you heard those comments by this new tag team that you guys just... what do you want to say on you and the behalf of Preppy here tonight?
Well, on the behalf of myself, first and foremost, I'd like to say that you got to let the new guys talk, right? They got to try to establish themselves, and I'm cool with that, you know? He can describe himself and explain all his actions however he wants. It doesn't matter, because what matters is the hottest tag team in COH today, and I am talking about BME, Best Men Ever. Myself and Preppy, we are going to get things done. We're looking to be the next greatest tag team that's ever stepped foot in this company. We're talking Warbeards, we're talking Team Perk Angle, we're talking Cutthroat Inc. Any of those teams, we're trying to be that level. And you know, me and Preppy have known each other for a very long time. We go back maybe 2 years, I'd say at most, and it's crazy that we got to the spot where we're at now, and everything is coming together, and we're working together for the first time ever, and everything is going great. And especially for him, look, he's got an amazing opportunity at WrestleCade in that ladder match. So best of luck to him. And if he wins, he wins. If he doesn't, he doesn't. What we're trying to do is accomplish something that maybe not other teams, strive for, which is, to be the best, but we want to be better than everybody. But we don't actually have to be better than everybody. because we're better than most already. That's kind of what the name implies. But I'm not trying to discredit anybody. We fought, what was it, BH and Cliff Garnett in our first tag team match. And, they won, so props to them. They did great. They're awesome. But we are trying to do things on a different level, a new level. Maybe things nobody's ever seen before here. So that's what we're trying to do. And let's just hope it works.
No doubt about it, CB, and great showing here tonight. BME definitely looking impressive, and big shout out to Preppy, who's in Games of the Galaxy, and also big shout out to Breon Johnson, who's also in that match. But Brett Curtis, care to talk about your Games of the Galaxy spot coming up? I mean, tonight you won against Carter Blackwell, so that was a big win.
Oh, yeah, I did do that.
I mean, I kind of have to give the assist to Jordan Brooks. I mean, without Jordan Brooks, who was to say that you would have won tonight? But
I would have won either way. Brooks didn't even do anything. He was just sitting there chilling.
Yeah, chilling and throwing him inside the ring and stuff.
You know what? Yeah. Let me shut up, Mark. Let me spit some facts for you. I told you what was going to happen in my prep. Let me tell you what. I'll be shitting on my opponents like I'll be shitting on the mic. I'm a different kind of shark. I ain't no cent. I'm a dollar. That's a cold one. Oof. Had to, almost caught on fire with that bar. Oh my goodness. As my man Smoke Perp once said, I'm a motherfucking boner. Oh my god. Ooh. You know what that means? I'm just hard like that. I'm a different kind of shark. I'm a different kind of animal, different kind of breed. Ain't nobody competing with Brett Curtis, the specialist. You understand? I told you I was going to beat the edgy white boy, fucking Carter Blackwell. And guess what I did? What did I do, Lions?
You won. You won the match against him tonight.
Of course I won. He came into the Team Perk Angle show, and guess what? Guess what happened? He lost. He lost to moi. And then I'm going to WrestleCade, and I'm going to climb that little ladder, and I'm going to win the briefcase. And whether it be APH, whether it be Tone White, I'm going to tell you what, pal. I'm going to walk out as not WrestleCade. Sorry, I don't want to trick anyone. I'm not gonna cash in same night. I'm not one of those bums. All right, but I will be walking with a world title soon. You know what I'm saying? I will be soon be world champion. You know what I'm saying? The undisputed world champion. Yeah.
You want to hold that case a little bit longer, so it looks cool when you carry it around. That's understandable.
Yeah, don't want to wait a year like Chris Aaron and lose.
That was depressing, man. Personally, as a fan of his, hope nobody does that anymore. Hope they win next time.
Me personally, I'm not a fan, so it was pretty funny. Who else was there? I mean, I didn't really got much to say. I mean, I said all I needed to say. Let me think. T-Perky, what's up? Let me think what I could say.
Well, while you're here, let's bring Big Perk, because tonight with the big win on APH, looks like he's getting closer and closer to achieving the dream, the TV championship.
Yep. Hey, Alliance.
Yeah. What's up? What's going on? Whoa. Anyway, Big Perk. Isaiah Mamba, you want to talk about tonight's victory? Because the whole world's talking about it, man. It's one of the biggest wins yet.
Come on, King of Locklear. Speak some facts.
I would like to talk about my victory, I beat APH, APA, How long ago was that? Like, I was looking at it, like, just a minute ago. Like, about, let me see. It was like, September. Yeah, September of last year. Like, it was me versus APH, the COH champion at the time. He was COH champion at the time. Wasn't that the entire, like, that was the prelude premiere, too.
Yup.
I was, like, on the face of everything.
That's right.
It was great. And I lost then. How long has it been since, like, September? Like 9 months? So, like, 3/4 of the entire year? And I beat him.
Yep.
You see the improvement? Like that was like, back then it was like a month into my run with Team Per Angle. And
Yep.
now look at me. Look at me.
Look at
9 months in. I'm about to be TV champion again. Well, not again. Team Per Angle's gonna be TV champion again. That's
yeah, there you go.
So, Jared always loved to talk on, the Twitter machine. He was saying that he was gonna come on. He even disrespected the Big Perk nickname that was graciously given to me for no reason. Like,
he just jealous of you, Big Perk. He jealous. Hey, King Jarek. Who named him that, huh? Who would want to be king anyway, but you could be Big Perk? Am I right?
Exactly. Like, think about it. A lot of people call us like the bad guys and like cowards, but like when you think about like what other people in this company have done, like sometimes I feel like a saint for them. Like,
I mean, look what Swift just did tonight.
Swift is an arsonist.
Yep.
Like, Swift is a legit arsonist. Like, I can't believe him. Burned a man's house. Burned his home. Like it's like, it's all because he lost in British. He lost to the British. He lost in Britain to the British. I don't he could have just won. Like, so mad. You should have just won. Like, you're not gonna win at Replicate anyways. Like, should have won when it mattered.
Ooh, speak some hot
Really, I can't think of anybody who supports Swift at all. Like, really. I'm gonna wait. Who supports Ryan Swift? Come out here and tell me who supports.
Well, he was the trending topic last week, so there's a lot of support, a lot of love for Ryan Swift.
Who was the trending topic last week? Who?
Yeah.
We
Swift.
do not care, Lions. Like, other than you, Lions, because you're biased. Who really has like
Bias?
a like? Yes,
you
you're
didn't
his
see those
stepbrother.
tweets?
You're related.
You didn't see that support? Biased. I think
Okay.
you're biased.
How am I biased?
But I will say this: I think the fans are on Crude's side on this one.
Well, yeah, Switch just burnt his man's house down. What you be on the side of a guy that
Okay. I'm gonna wait here for about a minute, right? I'm gonna wait a minute. Anybody on the roster, tell me if you like Ryan Swift and why. Right now. I'm gonna wait. Someone talk.
You called me here on purpose, didn't you?
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Well, that's CB
You
for you.
I did know that you would answer, CB. I was waiting for you.
You were literally shouting at me. How could I not?
Yeah. You know. I want you to explain to me, word for word, why do you like Ryan Swift so much? You came into this company, you were wearing a whole Ryan Swift shirt. What's the deal?
You don't look at it the same way that I do. But Ryan Swift is a man of opportunity. Would you believe it or not? Regardless of setting a man's house on fire, which I'm sure we'll get to, Ryan Swift gave me an opportunity, as well as other people. Look what I've done for myself because of Ryan Swift. So, of course, I'm going to be grateful for him. Why would I not be?
You see your position as a place of privilege. You see yourself in a place where our general manager, Ryan Swift, likes you. It's sickening because before you were here, you don't know the shit he used to pull. Remember that $1 million boxing match stunt? Remember that, Brett? Remember that?
Yeah.
That was terrible. Almost ruined a lot of lives. Almost got out of my paycheck. He went out of everybody's paycheck just to bet for a boxing match that he didn't know he would win. And, I mean, don't get me started on how many times he left the company in somebody else's hands who did nothing but run it in the ground. Townsend.
Okay, hold on. You're blaming Ryan Swift for Townsend single-handedly destroying a company. How is that related to Swift in any way?
He hired him. He let him run rampant without firing him. Townsend had to lose a match to our Lord and Savior Richie Rose just to get kicked out. He had to lose a match. He didn't get fired by Swift. Swift gave him an opportunity to keep his job after all the shit he pulled. And you're telling me that's not his fault?
That's not his fault.
That's just showing that he cares.
How would
Thank
Ryan
God
Swift?
Richie Rose is such a good professional wrestler. Thank God, because if it was someone like, I
wouldn't stand on that bandwagon right now because Carter Blackwell showed up tonight, and who knows if there's like some animosity between you guys and Cutthroat Inc. I wouldn't stand on that bandwagon right now.
No, I'll beat his ass. Shut up, Mark.
No, Carter, I don't know. Like, Carter's a homie, but I don't really understand why he likes Lexi, But, Reggie Rose is my homie, dude. He's like, he's like the rookie member of Cutthroat Inc. and I'm like the rookie member of Team Brick Angle. We're homies. We pulled up to the last annual pay-per-view together. Like, we're like homies, dude. And it's crazy because, if it was someone like, let's see, what if it was someone like Cliff Garnett, maybe? What if it was someone like Blackheart who went in there trying to kick Townsend out of his job? What if he won, huh? What if he won? He would have kept running rampant because Swift didn't want to do anything. He made Richie Rose go out there and do the work for him. And you're telling me that it's not his fault?
Fair enough. I mean, they're both in different places now, so it's considerably different nowadays.
I want CB to explain himself.
What does this have to do with Swift, though?
What does it have to do with Swift?
Rose took the opportunity. He seized it. He won. Case closed. What does it have to do with Swift?
Richie could have been doing better things. Richie could have been doing much better things than fighting Townsend over his security job that he wasn't doing.
He's doing better things on Overdrive.
Swift could just fired him on the spot. He attacked Guy Fieri. He attacked Guy Fieri. Like, you want Guy Fieri to show up to a COH show? Is that what you're telling me?
All right. Well, just calm down. There's no need to throw shade at the general manager right now.
Your conversation lines. CB,
Crew's going to do that.
Explain.
I think you got something to focus on. I think you need to focus on King Lawson. I think you're getting
I don't care right now. My friend's house just got burnt down, Lions.
Yeah, you going off the burn. Oh my god.
Well, are you going to loan him yours? I mean, he needs a place to stay. I'm sure he can couch surf. Elon Musk couch surfs. He's a millionaire, billionaire, whatever. Wouldn't be bad for him to couch surf like Swift.
Please, Lions. This wasn't your conversation. This is CB's conversation. Let CB explain. Let
CB already said something about it.
Swift's a nice guy, Mamba. Listen. He needed a place to stay after his house burned down. I'm sure Ryan Swift has a lovely place he can sit in his car that is destroyed.
Right now. How does a nice person? What kind of nice person burns another man's down? Huh? Does that make any sense to you?
I mean,
if I went up and shot you and I said I'm a pretty nice guy, would that make me nice? No.
You set his car on fire first, and you're saying you got away with it for free, but he should be the one to pay because he set your house on fire.
Did we say we were nice? Did we?
Look, but Swift had an alternative place to live. He had a house. He was just living in a family van because he's lazy. He didn't even want to go to the arena because he was scared.
I think you just want somebody to blame other than yourselves.
Why are we to blame?
Because you're the one starting all the issues, and then you want to go blame it on Ryan Swift for being a bad guy. I don't get it. I don't get it.
No. I know you haven't been here for a long time, CB. But do you remember It's Coming Home? It was a British event. That was back in simpler times, and there was one match: Christian Crude versus Ryan Swift. And if Ryan Swift lost, he would be kicked out of Wrestling on Rise, or COH in general at the time. He lost.
It was Rise Thursday.
He was a sourpuss, and he ran right to Ironbound because he doesn't like his. I don't think he likes his job as the general manager. He's a professional wrestler. Wouldn't you agree? He's trying to retaliate against Crude as a professional wrestler.
I'll kick your ass.
Hey!
How
Shut up!
Lions.
You blame Swift for running,
Right.
but if he lost and he couldn't compete on COH anymore,
I'm a different.
obviously he would go to a different show. Why? You know what, Mamba? I've known you for some time now. I really have, and the
Got my
only
shoes.
reason
I'm Lions.
I think I know you enough to know that the only reason you're acting like this is because you have people to back you up.
Don't fuck
Without them, without Perk Angle, you are nothing. Let's be honest. You are nothing, nobody with no voice, and with them, you feel all powerful, and you're letting them control you, and you're acting like this. So you know what? You might have been here longer, but I have done way more than you than I ever could have thought of. So honestly, you being pulled around as the extra person for Team Perk Angle, that's on you. I'm doing the best that I can do, and you're now getting a shot. So
What do you mean? I've had a shot before.
I think
how'd it go?
Big Perk has beaten like Tone White in them. I don't know if you have that claim under your belt. And he's also at WrestleCade going for the TV title. I don't think you have that claim.
Crappy's beat Tone White. Crappy's beat Daniel Lyons. What's Mamba done?
I've beaten Tone White. I just beat the Rumble winner tonight. What did you do tonight? How did you do tonight?
I won. Me and Preppy won.
You beat Townsend and Richie Rich. You know.
Let me tell you what, I beat something fat all night. Let me tell you something. There ain't nothing to be proud of.
If I'm not sure, but maybe a tag match could be made next week between Brett Curtis and Mamba versus BME.
Oh heck yes! Fuck yes!
I'm just saying, if this is what it leads to, it leads to. But if you're going to talk that smack about Swift, remember he does make the matches, so it's his call.
Swift, get out here! Get out here! Make the match! I want you to make it official right now. Make it official. Cause I'm tired.
Swift's not here. He's currently running away from the police because he committed arson tonight. I don't know if you watched the show, but he might even be in charge next week. Who knows, dude? If he gets arrested.
Yeah, I think you know, let me. Can I phone him? Does he have service?
I think I'm in charge.
I mean, he did announce tonight's guest host. That was his last call, I do believe. Or his first call. First and only.
Hey, babe, wait. Let me tell you something. Whoever this Too Twisted person is, I'm gonna knock him out of WrestleCade. And I'm gonna win the TV championship. Okay. And Brett Curtis is going to win the Gangs of the Galaxy briefcase. And Bruce is going to whoop Carter Blackwell. And Crude is going to 2-0 Ryan Swift in 3 Sections of Steel. That's what's gonna happen. And when that happens, I want all of Ryan Swift's ass kissers to come here, to come to me and say, I'm sorry.
He was behind me, Lions.
Because what? Think about it. We told you.
You tell your friend to stop making threats at me, dude. This is getting uncomfortable, man.
He needs somebody to push his ego to make him feel confident. You know, I'm not. Don't worry about them, Lions. Don't worry about them. We'll handle business the way we always handle business.
Okay.
I'll see you next week.
All right. Let's move on because I feel like there's going to be a lot of shouting coming up. So adjust that volume now, okay, guys? We're gonna get to Alex Surefire and Thomas. What do you want, dude? Oh my god, dude! Enough. All right, enough. All right. Wow. All right, so let's get down to Stars and Fire, shall we? Alex Surefire, Thomas Starr. The match did not end. It ended without tables anymore. I mean, I don't even know how we went to sudden death, but we did. And it was crazy, but cared to talk about what happened tonight.
Now, I'm just saying, hopefully Blackheart doesn't come on here shouting like he's about to pop a blood vessel again. I cannot be arsed listening to that for the second week in a row. Now, I'm just saying, we put Cliff through the table first. So if we're playing this way, technically, we won. So, you know, technically, we didn't lose. So, you know what that means? We're going to WrestleCade!
You know what's funny, Tom? They came in here, right, all last week and on Twitter. Oh, we're gonna
You live in our heads rent free, I think was the exact quote from Blackheart last week.
What a fucking joke. Quite frankly, I think we should have just been handed the opportunity. I mean, quite frankly, you can't have Russell Cade without a few stars, and let's be honest, Lions. I've always been Mr. Russell Cade, so it might as well just be official. Like, come on now, Lions. We're gonna turn this interview around, shall we? All right, Tom.
No.
Let's hit some of these
Let's do it.
hard-hitting questions.
Let's do it.
So, Lions, right? Since Swift isn't here, what are your thoughts on what happened tonight? Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Huh?
My thoughts on what happened in the tables match tonight.
Yeah, he didn't lose, and
you guys didn't lose, but you didn't win. As far as I'm concerned,
On a technicality, we won.
On a technicality, we won. Therefore, off to Wrestle Cade we go.
Off to the Invitational. And you know what, BH?
Whatever makes you guys happy, I guess.
Hang on, because I've got a feeling this is going to be a tournament format. I don't know how this is going to work. But BH, you want to shoot fight me again? I hope I get your ass in round 1, because I'll be sending you home.
It's coming home? Did I hear that right?
No, I said I'll be sending him home.
Oh, I thought we were referencing Swift losing the Crude.
No.
Well, I think we should at least put this out there, because quite frankly, the rest of the roster should be on this side. But quite frankly, I have no confidence in Ryan Swift. I think Ryan Swift is a crazy man that shouldn't be in power and have the power that he holds. What do you think, Tom?
I mean, something for debate. So, however, though,
that's about right.
However, though, you're on the run from the police. I wouldn't be using your phone. So yeah.
So you know what? You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Tom? We're sitting here. I haven't heard any shouting.
No, me neither. Where have the blood vessels gone? The blood vessels have been saved.
Where's the burnt out? Where is the burnt out?
Remember, we can't say that.
Let's take this off the line. Hold on, Lions. We need to take this off of your hands, I think. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, may we introduce to you the burnt out.
Get it over with. Get the children over with. Get them out of the way.
Here come the blood vessels.
The man who eliminated himself through a fucking table, his own fucking self. Ain't that fucking funny? And the man I fucking made tap out twice like a little.
Hang on a minute. I made you tap out first.
No, you are on my side.
I made you tap out first.
Go ahead and ask me questions, Lions.
Do you live? Hang on, Lions. I've got a question for you.
I've
got a question for you. Do we live in your head rent free?
I was going to ask, can we have that translated to English? Because quite frankly, I didn't understand any of it. Tom, did you understand any of that?
No.
Are you done?
I didn't understand anything.
Are the children done yet?
Anyway. Back to the question.
All right. Shut your ass up.
Back to the question. Do we live in your head rent free?
Yes. These are the important questions that we're asking. Do we live in those heads rent free?
The adult is talking in the room right now. The adult is The adults are talking in the room right now. So please, step aside.
The adults. I shut Cliff up on Twitter. What?
Will you shut your ass up for 2 seconds? The last I checked, the Lions the one interviewing, not you two jackasses. And secondly,
that's right.
Secondly, you know what? When I woke up this morning, I thought it was gonna be an Extreme Rules match, right? I thought it was Extreme Rules. It turned into a tables match. How did I know you guys didn't go to Swift and change the match? Because you guys can't handle Extreme Rules match with burnouts.
Why would you go to Swift when we don't trust it?
I mean, you want an Extreme Rules match? Anytime, any place.
I'm still talking. Shut your ass up. Ooh. Yes, I did get slammed through a table. I did get slammed through a table, right? Good whoop. I was sore for 5 minutes. But hey, Surefire, good job, man. Eliminate yourself, man. Good work. Do you know the rules of a tables match? Do you know the rules of a tables match? You gotta limit your opponents, right? Here's the thing, all right? I was looking forward to giving you guys the burnout was looking forward to giving you guys a beatdown after all the trash talking you did to us. You don't walk through life like that and not get your ass whooped, alright? I had plenty of spots planned tonight. Concertos, thumbtacks, you name it, I had all planned. But you guys went to Swift and changed the match to a tables match. That way you wouldn't have to endure all that torture. So
I
now
don't
here's
know
the thing,
how
right?
you're getting all this house in it.
No. So here's the thing, right now, my priority, the Burnout's priority, we're focused on WrestleCade, alright? The Invitational for a future TV title opportunity, right? Now, I have no problem facing you two jackasses once again under the right circumstances. Because obviously you guys are still talking hot shit, thinking you're all some really badasses, but, you won because you put half the Burnout through a table? Blackheart took two of you guys on
In 5
together.
minutes.
Yeah, Blackheart showed by
They couldn't
himself,
take
right,
me
that
out.
he's a singles
They
and a
couldn't
tag
take
team
me-
star, right?
They couldn't take me up because once again they're another thrown together tag team player.
Because their egos.
Oh my God, Blackheart! Honestly, I swear to God.
It's our time to talk. It's our fucking time to talk. We let you have the time to fucking talk, didn't we?
Hey, how's your WrestleCade spot, or are you still in catering?
Well, technically, we didn't lose. So, as I just stated, if I get one of you in round 1, I'll be sending you home.
As I recollected, I believe the general manager before he went and did the horrible thing he just did tonight, said he had some sort of solution, but now we don't know where the fuck he is.
Yeah, well, he's AWOL. Where the hell is Wine Swift at?
Probably burning something. That dude's a pyromaniac.
I only know.
That's what I'm saying.
How's this? Okay, guys, how's this?
He removed my fucking eye, for God's sake.
How's this? Let's cut the Extreme Rules stuff out. Let's find a winner, okay? Tag match, the way it's supposed to be. How's that?
Like it should be, because we here are professionals. We are professional people here.
Either that.
Don't take my word for it.
Next week.
But I'm sure that was the solution.
A tag match, shut the rest up, and then WrestleCade's next corner, right?
Yeah, the Mr. WrestleCade Invitational. We got more details coming about that. Don't you worry. That's probably going to happen. But let's move on, shall we? Let's move on. Let's talk to let's talk to Carlos Corvo and Mr. Eddie Reed collectively, because let's talk about what happened to Psycho G tonight. And I'm pretty sure I already know the answer, but let's hear it from the horse's mouth, so to speak, Mr. Eddie Reed. So what was that about tonight?
Well, I told him I don't take no for an answer. And for right now, he will be part of Money Mafia. I guarantee you that. There's no doubt in my mind. If I have to just put out more punishment, he will change his mind. You trust and believe that. And to be clear, it's not personal. It's just business. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man. And Corvo's got a mean right hook. Definitely wish Devin would have missed a couple of those. Not blaming him for anything. But you guys are one hell of a unit. Try to tell Psycho G last week, maybe this is not the hill you want to die on. Sometimes you just want to accept the money and just walk away. But that dude has way too much heart. I've seen it firsthand. He cares too much about what people think about him and less about his own well-being.
Well, we could change that. Trust and believe that. We could definitely change that. And when I catch up with Swift, I'm going to make sure we change that. Because I would challenge him to a match in WrestleCade. If I win, he have no choice to join Money Mafia. That will be the stipulation. No ifs, ands, but he will have no choice. And I'm going to tell you, during this match, I will beat him into submission that he will be glad to join us. He will be happy to join us after that match. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, Reed, but I also understand that you have Corvo by your side. Will Corvo get involved in any? What is Corvo gonna do? Is Corvo gonna get in the way of Psycho G? Is he gonna be one of those boss battles to get to you? He has to go through Corvo first. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, we never know. Corvo might be there, or he might not. Times will tell. When, anything can happen. Like I said before, accidents happen. He might be there. We'll definitely have to see when times come.
Mr. Eddie Reed, very he likes to give you some info, but he's not going to give you everything. Corvo, what do you want to say about this horror deal? That one punch knock out the Psycho G.
Well, I mean, you already saw that Psycho G got the message. No one says no to Money Mafia.
That's very true.
And
go ahead.
Oh, and just a little side note. Just so you know what's going on in the future. From here on out, I will make an endorsement. We are making an endorsement to the Sage Sisters. And when China gets up there, of course she will win Uprising Undisputed Champion. She will walk out as the number one female wrestler of all time.
Ooh, that's going to be a big topic for me to talk about on Friday night. So you're endorsing China Sage Sisters. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I am. I'm definitely, I'm always making moves. And that's definitely one of the moves I will be making for sure. We are definitely endorsing the Sage Sisters from here on out.
Well, it looks like we got to change our graphics because the S doesn't look the same anymore. Now it looks like the $ in Sage. That's what the Sage Sisters bring to the table. What a great investment, Eddie. Got to give you credit where credit's due.
Soon, just so you know, and I will give my partner his time to talk because I know he probably wants to say something. But the Money Mafia is growing, and we are getting members, if they like it or not. Pretty much once we get new members, they have no choice when we bring them on. No choice. That's all I have to say right now.
Well, there you have it. Money Mafia making more statements by the minute. And Psycho G, hope you're out there resting up from that knockout punch, a heavy blow in the parking lot garage. And unfortunately, what happened with Ryan Swift, burning down Crude's house, we don't have representation at this time to talk about that. But duly noted, we will when we get to that next week at the press conference. But let's go ahead and I guess we'll talk to Bill Dern. Bill Dern out of the Warbeards. We're getting closer and closer to WrestleCade, and me and Devlin O'Brien did tag tonight. Yeah, we came up short, but I want to know where you're at with your thoughts. You and Windsor, very critical. Me and Devlin O'Brien as a number one contendership team, and I just want to know, where do we stand now?
I mean, what have you done since our last conversation? I'm a little confused on how my thoughts would change.
I wasn't looking for a change. I just want to see where they are. They stay the same. Just say it. They haven't changed.
I mean, honestly, I think things have gotten better for you Lions. All right, and I'm not saying that for a great vote of confidence to you, but it just seems like you are some of the only people who seemingly want these titles. Is kind of weird considering how much of a tag team boom we're having. How all these people who seemingly can't find their way out of a brown paper bag have suddenly found each other and are now trying to, hold on to something or, be included in, I don't even know what. So it's gotten better by comparison, but I still don't think it's a great thing. That makes sense.
It makes sense, man. I'm not going to disagree with what you said. We lost tonight, wholeheartedly. I'll take that one on the sleeve. I'll take full blame for that. I'm a part of the team just as much as Devin O'Brien is. Yeah, we've had a rocky road to this point. Yeah, we've beaten the holy living hell out of each other since the beginning of time in this business. But make no bones about it. No matter if you think we're eligible or not, no matter what state this division is, I think we're married to each other come WrestleCade 9 because there's a lot of history between Devin O'Brien and Oliver Windsor. And I heard that from Windsor's mouth last week. If you think that the day that doesn't go by that that moment, that time still haunts him, it's coming home. You're definitely going to be madly mistaken. Like I said, his family members were there. Everybody was there to see it. Everybody was there to witness the biggest loss in his career. And that man, Devin O'Brien, is the reason for it. Make no buts about it. Maybe this is bigger than me and you, Bill Durham. Maybe this has to do with Devin O'Brien and Windsor. And if we're married to this because you happen to be on Windsor's side, I happen to be on Devin O'Brien's side for once, then so be it. Because I know every time we step in the ring, Bill Durham, it's not a bad match. It's a 5-star instant classic. And, I've been through the well again. I'm a historic guy. People, sometimes they don't look to go for championships. Sometimes they look to face Daniel Lyons at WrestleCade. This is the first championship match I've had in quite some time on the biggest stage of them all. But I don't see championships. I don't see a division. All I see is the Warbeards. I'm not looking to gain confidence in this division. I'm looking to gain confidence from you guys. And yeah, we came up short against Money Mafia. Granted, they've been on a roll as of late. When they team, they win. I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing I'm going to say about that. I'm going to take this loss. I'm going to work hard and move forward. We're just 2 weeks away. All I got to say is, Bill Dern, when it comes down to WrestleCade 9, when the lights are on bright, I don't care about if we're eligible or not. I don't care if people think that we deserve it or not. And I don't care if you guys think if we deserve it or not. Because all I care is beating you guys for those tag team championships. And you know why? Not because the legacy of those titles, but the legacy of the tag team, which I think are the greatest of all time, the Warbeards. I want that on my trophy case. I want to beat Warbeards at WrestleCade, and that's all I want. And I'm pretty sure that's all what Devin O'Brien wants just as much. Because, yeah, he got one half of it done at It's Coming Home. But, man, oh, man, this is a little bit more important to him. Because if Devin O'Brien wins and we win at WrestleCade, he gets his trademark back. He gets paid. We're all happy. We move on. And that's all I want to say about that, Bill. If you want to say anything else, feel free.
I'll add in some thoughts. Because I think you bring up some decent points. But I really have a question for you, and then I also have a question for Devlin, if you don't mind. The question that I have for you is because you mentioned how you lost tonight, and you mentioned how Money Mafia's, been on a roll as of late, that they're doing all of these things and so on and so forth. What worries me about this isn't necessarily the match with you, because as you mentioned, we fought before. It's always a great match. I think we can both agree on that. We have, gone at it. You and Windsor have gone at it. Everyone has gone at it with each other, it seems. But why you guys? If you can give me a definitive reason why I should accept a match between you guys and nobody else, then you can sway me.
Nobody else, huh? Well, quite simple.
I'm
Everybody else
about, like a weird legacy thing. I don't care about legacies. I'm just here for the now. I'm not here. I'm here. I live in the moment. Can't burn down a moment.
All right.
So I'm talking about right now. Why should it be you?
right now, why it should be me, everyone's booked. You take on any other team when they're this fresh, they're just now starting out, they're new, they're not going to have a name like Daniel Lyons or Devin O'Brien. That has nothing to do with legacy, that's just what it is. When me and Devin O'Brien's in the ring, it matters. When we're in the ring with the Warbeards, it's going to matter even more so. This is just a battle. This is not any type of match that I just want with the Warbeards. This is what I want, you know? I could have argued with Ryan Swift about how does APH get to the world title shot? Why am I not there? No. You know why I don't want that match? Because I feel like this match is more important. I feel like the Warbeards are more important, that you guys are the reason why this show puts the lights on at night. You keep the show going. You put the gas in my car. You're the reason why this company exists. Warbeards have been the foundation of this company, and I believe that tag team wrestling is more important than most things on this show. Hell, if I had my choice, Bill, it wouldn't be Devin O'Brien out there. It'd be my old tag team partner. It'd be Austin Frost from Bad Company. But there's only one person that knows Bad Company in and out, and that's Devin O'Brien. Because he was a part of the enemy's territory. He was a part of the enemy's side. You know, he knows how Bad Company worked, and he respects my legacy just as much as I respect his. You know, my tag team partner quit wrestling because he became blind. When you're blind, you can't wrestle. So I'm not only doing this for myself, I'm doing this for Bad Company. I'm doing this for Austin Frost. Yeah, I'm not here to educate anybody. If you know, you know. Bad Company was a great team. Brings a tear to my eye that we had to retire as a tag team. And since then, I've been trying to find my place in the tag team division. I've been trying to find my place. When people say I should be going for other things, I take that as an insult, because I'm a fan. I'm a wrestling fan because tag team wrestling brought me to the dance. If it wasn't for tag wrestling, I wouldn't even be here today. I would be uninterested. Tag team wrestling is what made me a fan, and I would be damned if it dies under my watch. And if there's anything that I want to do, is there anything, if there's anybody out there who believes that they're better than us, then let's lace those boots up after WrestleCade if we win. I don't care. I want the Warbeards. I want the tag team championships. I want this more than life itself. I want to become tag team champions because I failed at WrestleCade 1. I failed against Devil's Own Demons, and now that their records are broken by Perk Angle, I want to rewrite history. I want to go back in time, in the time machine, and beat the greatest tag team here today, the Warbeards. I want to have the best tag team match of all time, and I want the Warbeards to be a part of it, and I want Devin O'Brien to be by my side. Because, yes, this is the end of an era for me and Devin O'Brien. We need this more than anything. We need this to revise our career, to push forward the next 9 years. Me and Devin O'Brien want this. Me and Devin O'Brien need this. And me and Devin O'Brien is this. Whether you agree or not, whether you like it or not, we're getting the match. Make no bones about it. But if there's one thing that I want, Bill Dern, is your respect. And if I don't get it here tonight, oh well. Not too many people get Bill Dern's respect. You're kind of a guy that people look forward to about opinions because you make moments here. You make people work harder. And if you think that we should work harder, we will. If you think that tonight was a setback, you're madly mistaken. Because this setback is going to build us stronger, better, faster. We're going to become the next tag team champions, and you're going to eat crow.
Eat a crow?
That's right.
That's crazy.
But the next Aussie Osborne. Let's go. Hashtag watch out.
Let's go. Yeah, thanks.
Now, you heard from me. Let's hear from Devin O'Brien. He's a bit outlandish.
My question for you, and this is a very Lion said why he wants to tag with you as a partner, right? Because it's sort of like this weird heritage sort of thing. You were there at the beginning. You were there. You're the opposition. All of these things. But Devlin, I feel like you just kind of got lumped into this. Why do you, Devlin O'Brien, want to team with Daniel Lyons? Titles or no titles? Why do you want to be with him as a tag team entity?
You know, I'm 50-50. You should know this by now, Bill. I don't
I don't need
trust
50-50
anyone.
right now.
No.
Your WrestleCade match is on the line.
All right, but I'm giving you honest opinion. Like always, I'm 50-50. You never trust anyone, especially Daniel Lyons. But at the same time, we've had a long career going back and forth. You know, and there's a lot on the line. You know, I want to get my fucking name back. I want to get my money back. And also, I want to get something that I haven't got for a long, long time. And that's them tag titles. Just like the world title. It took me 6 to 7 years to get back to that title. And I haven't held the tag team in God knows how many years. I've always came back and forth, but my partners always disappoint me at the end of the day. And I know Nines long enough. He's had great tag partners. I've never really tagged with Lions, but I know he's a great tag partner. And I know that we can pull through and get them tag titles from yous. You know, this is the big game. This is the big game for me. I need this. Like Lion says, we're getting old for this. We need this. Just like when I won the world title, I needed that fucking night. And after when I won that world title, I went on a bit of domination. You know, I beat you. You got voted in, which I did vote for you that day also. Not trying to change your mind there. Just trying to be nice. And then your pal who, you know, celebrated a bit too much. So, you know, this is big. I haven't held the tag titles in a long time. It's like you guys not ever holding the world title, except, you know, you did, but your partner hasn't yet. But, you know, it's one of them feelings, you know. You haven't held that title for so long, or you've never held it. This is my opportunity to win the titles that I haven't had in a long time, and maybe have a decent partner like I've never had before. That's what it means to me. I want this. I want my goddamn name and money back. I want everything. I get the tag titles and my name and my money back all the same night. That would be the best night of my life. It'd be like homecoming all over again.
Evelyn, would you consider Daniel Lyons to be your friend?
For as long as I've known Lyons, yes. We've had our bad times, like anyone has. But yes, I would consider Daniel Lyons a friend.
Devlin O'Brien, I have a question for you. What is your tag name? What would it be? The zoo? The petting zoo? You know, Rooster McMuffin? Lions? Rooster Lions?
Oh, that is a good question.
Yeah.
What is your guys' tag name?
I quite like the petting zoo.
I quite like that you stay out of this fucking conversation, Dave.
No, it's an interesting idea. Me and Winsu didn't pick our team name. It was sort of assigned to us whenever we sort of met each other backstage before we went out. But tag names usually have some sort of team camaraderie, some sort of common bond. And our common bond just simply had to be our mentality and the fact that we had facial hair. But what is your guys' common bond? What is a tag name? Means that you guys are more than just a simple pairing, and that's not who I want to fight at WrestleCade. I don't want to fight a simple pairing. I want to fight whatever your guys' tag team name is.
I'll let Lions decide because I've tagged with plenty of people. Like I tagged with a person that we call Beer Milk. Like you thought, and everyone loved it.
You also tagged with Don Frost and what was the best tag name of Cold One.
Sanchez as well.
Shout out my little punk champ.
Yeah, again, all tag names I've got have been dog shit. That's probably why we never went
was
far.
A great name. I might say no to the tag names just because you don't like the team name.
Were fucking good.
Cold Ones.
No,
come on,
no.
That's such a
Go
good
fuck
name.
yourself. Go fuck yourself.
I mean, come on, Devlin. The Cold Ones was pretty clever.
You shut the
It
fuck
was
up.
at least clever. Was it
No.
good? I don't know.
You
Was it
like
clever?
beer. It was clever. It was. I wouldn't mind representing that WrestleCade. Let's be the cold ones. Cause I like beer. You like beer.
I hate you.
Come on, you just said you were friends. We were getting so much progress, God.
I'll take that
You
as
know,
a.
I think we should add a third member to this team. I don't know who yet, but then we could call it the Lion, the Witch, and the Rooster. Narnia.
That's right. We need a female in the faction, like a Team Extreme type deal. But I would be all for with rolling with the name and honor. The most honorable name that I could think of is doing a revisit to a team that made me who I am today, a team that changed my course of action, and that's the reason why I'm here. Bad Company. I would love to pay tribute to that moniker one more time for many years to come. I mean, if it works, it works.
I do not mind that, but I am not wearing fucking blue.
Fair enough. Fair
Listen,
enough.
I'll let you guys handle it out. Lions, you didn't lose me this week. You've made ground. Because as I mentioned, I don't want, like, I know what this means to you, and I know what this means to Devlin. I'm not trying to take this opportunity away from you guys. I just want this opportunity to actually mean something to me as well. I'm not trying to fight some people who are just here because the tag team titles are on the line. I want people who actually care for tag team wrestling. And I know you guys at least have to care to some capacity because you've been in tag teams before, whether your partners just abandoned you or not. All right. So I want you guys to let's have another tag match. I know I don't make matches, but I want to see you guys fully committed to this. We could fight one-on-one. You can be a manager, but I want you guys to be a tag team by WrestleCade. If you're not a tag team by WrestleCade, then I'm not having the match.
Your mouth to Swift and God's ears. Are you down for this, Devlin? You want to take this challenge?
I'm up for any fucking challenge. Because I find it funny that Bill says he doesn't know if we're committed. I'm sorry. It's like you said, Bill. He's tagged with plenty of people. I've definitely tagged with mystery people that, and, some of them worked. We got very fucking close. Some of them just do not work. But I've never got along with any of them. Where Lions is probably the only decent one I can probably get along since I've known him for so fucking long. So, if you think we're, not committed, that we don't give two shits about a tag team, you're absolutely mental, mate.
Well,
if you want us to
the reason
prove
why I still question that, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just feel like I have to. The only reason why I feel like I still have to preface this is because at WrestleCade, me and Windsor can add to our resume. We beat Devlin and Lions at WrestleCade, which are some great feats on their own. But we don't. We could lose everything. You guys can't lose anything by challenging us at WrestleCade. Devlin, you mentioned you get your money, your copyright, your name, and the tag team titles. Now, you could lose out on that opportunity, but if I were to take some of those things off the table, which I'm not saying I'm going to do, I don't have the power to do that. But if those things weren't there, would you still be committed to this tag team?
I would. Like I said to you, I haven't won tag teams in a long time. There's been titles I haven't even won in my whole career. For a long, long time. And I want to get back in the fucking game. Just like when I won the world title match and got the world title. That was the best time of my life. Now I want the tag teams. And I want to carry them for a good while. And not have a partner who will abandon me. Which I know the Lions won't.
Fair enough.
There you have it. We're a weird team. I understand, Bill. One of those where if I see Devlin getting jumped in the parking lot, I'm gonna fucking run up and make sure that everybody's laid out. You know, and I'm pretty sure he would do the same for me. We've been at each other's throats, but sometimes it takes the best of rivals to be the greater of teammates. And I think this is the case.
Let's see. I want to give you the match. I just want to, see what you guys come up with.
Oh yeah, I already know we had the match, but sometimes what the GM says is one thing, what I believe is another, and more so, I want you guys to know we're bringing our A game. Win or lose next week, we're bringing that A game on the big night, WrestleCade. Just wanted to let you know. Now, I'm tired. Let's go to the world champion. Let's go to Tone White.
Oh, hello. It's my time.
It's your time. It's the Tone Show.
It is the Tone Show. Forever and always is the Tone Show. It's crazy. First, I'd like to peel back the curtain, not in the way people like to do when we get all yelly, screamy. Pull back the curtain and congratulate my best friend Ryan Swift for being able to secure 2TM as the host of WrestleCade as a wee little mark that I was. More like a preteen little mark. Seeing the kind of Two Worlds crossover was pretty cool. So pretty happy about that. But now on to pressing matters. Mr. APH, I know you aren't here. And that's okay. I'm not mad at you. Because I hope to see you next week. You showed me around your Deadlift Academy to show me that you spent money on a waste of space. You spent money to show me how hard you're working, when the true ones who work hard don't have to show people that they're doing it. They just do it. And you had quite a night, didn't you? Now, I had quite a night too. Not sure if you saw Bud, but I beat Jericho Lawson tonight. Champion versus champion. It was a good time for me. But you know what's going to be an even better time for me? When I retain my championship. When I keep this gold that I have, and I keep it forever. And this is a message to all of you in the ladder match as well. Please, if you're feeling froggy, jump. If you're feeling it, jump. Because it's not going to go well for you. It's not going to go well for you, just like it didn't go well for APH tonight. There seems to be a large amount of people wanting change and people wanting things that are out of their realm of being able to do. Let me tell you how this is going to work. I told Swift, I think I got about a year left in me. Nah, it's more than that now. Since I am the topic of the conversation will continue to go as long as I feel like. And while all of you are preparing yourselves for ladder matches and preparing yourselves to be the best you can be, I will already be that. I will consistently be that. As the greatest superstar that this business has created and the greatest asset that this company has ever had, I will continue being the best version of myself. And APH, I hope you bring the best version of yourself to me. Because if you don't, you're going to lose. And losing on that big of a stage, it's happened to me twice. It's never going to happen again. And you aren't going to be the one to do it. So, with all due respect to your Deadlift Academy, it seems like the funding to your academy must cease to exist at WrestleCade. Maybe we'll take away the sports programs too. I want you to know this, APH. When you get to WrestleCade, you're stepping in the ring with the greatest performer this generation has ever seen and ever will see. You're stepping in the ring with, bar none, let me see, think of the nice way of saying this, the most complete package this business has ever seen.
Besides
and I
me.
hope. No, I'll see you tomorrow, Dave.
See you tomorrow, Ted.
I think that what fails to come across sometimes when I speak is the genuine sincereness and genuine joy and love that I have for some of these kids that are on this roster. So let me give this to you, APH. You are very talented. You accomplished something that about 80% of this roster will never accomplish. You became world champion, and it was fun till it wasn't, and then you lost your championship. And that's where you and I differ. I'm going to hold this for 195 days. Maybe even 200. If I'm feeling lucky, I'm feeling great. So something I want to leave with you, and something that I want to make sure that you and everybody else who wants to try to take a championship from me, I want you all to know something very near and dear to my heart. Diamonds are forever, and so is Tone White. See you later.
Wow. Well, that is Tone White, the Tone Show. You heard it first. Tone White is ready for WrestleCade 9, and I'm ready too. But one person that definitely needs to get a lot off his chest here tonight. We're going to be joined by Christian Crude. Crude, your house is burnt down by Ryan Swift. Here's the microphone, man. I don't really have to ask you questions. You already know the deal. Say your piece. Oh, seems like Crude is a bit shooken up tonight. I don't blame him. If my house burned down, I would be in the same. For sure.
It's understandable. Like when you think about it, right? When you think about a man burning your house down, there isn't really much to say to that. But if there is,
it's personal to a whole different degree now.
like their family photos, there are things that he will never see again that are gone. Because he pushed Ryan Swift to a point where Swift felt like he had to do this.
Shut up.
Just my opinion.
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna take you back a little. I don't think you remember Danny Lyons. You remember my debut on COH, my call up, the last call up that ever happened.
Yeah, it's Summer Series.
Oh no, stupid idiot. You fucking idiot. My debut on COH, the show before Rise, the green show. I was in the little lottery thing.
I had this big debut. Had this big debut planned. I was gonna win the TV title on my first day. Show how much of a big shot I could be. However, Mr. Ryan Swift had a different plan in mind, didn't he? He showed me what he's made of, didn't he? He beat me 1-2-3, clean as a whistle. I'll add. You know, some people hear these words after they lose. You know, they hear, "Hey, I respect you. You did good, kid." Some people hear those words and they get ecstatic. As soon as I heard those words leave Ryan Swift's mouth, I knew I was gonna hate him. I knew I was gonna hate this man. You know, after that day, I wake up. I wake up for Ryan Swift. I breathe for Ryan Swift. I eat for Ryan Swift. I do everything in my power for Ryan Swift. And no, it's not because I looked up to him when I was a little kid. Mommy, I want to be just like Ryan Swift. No, I hate this man. I hate him. I wake up because I hate this man. I eat because I hate this man. I breathe. I draw a breath because I hate this man. And I get what he had to do today. I get it, honestly. I blow up your van. I do all this stuff to you. So obviously you wanna put some cracks in my armor. I don't think Ryan Swift, over the year I have tormented him, knows who the fuck I am. I'm not gonna wear that armor and say, "Oh shit, the cracks. They're giving to me. I'm gonna fucking take that shit off. I'm gonna take the fucking armor off, and I'm gonna bludgeon him over the head with it." No, I gotta keep my cool. This isn't the place to get angry, you know. The place to get angry. That's in a couple weeks now, isn't it? 3 stages of hell. 3 stages of steel, sorry. God. This might be the most important match in my whole fucking career. And he's right. He's right when I say, "Crude, you are not serious. You're taking this as a joke." He's right. Maybe he is right. This is the most important match in my career, and I will tell you why. Ryan Swift, he has been on this show for how long now? So many years, couldn't even count. This man is becoming COH. If that be Overdrive or Rise, this man is becoming COH. At WrestleCade, he isn't fighting a veteran. He isn't fighting a Daniel Lyons. He isn't fighting a Tone White. He is fighting the future. And you know what happens when you fight the future? You know what happens when you try and hang on to the things that used to be? A man like me comes around and beats the living shit out of him. You see, he can say as much as he likes. In the back of his head, this is the match. This is the match. I'm gonna be Crude. I don't care. I don't care at all.
Well, it is personal to the core. I don't know if we're going to hear from Swift today because, well, let's be honest, he burned down Crude's house. But Crude definitely poured it all out there tonight. And, you know, as much as I fear for you two going into 3 stages still, I feel like it's needed. This is the only way to go. Somebody's going to get really hurt. It might be both men getting really hurt in this matchup. But after these past couple of weeks, I think it just reached its boiling point, and I think it needs 3 stages of steel. As a guy who been in so many of those matches, I wish I could take a couple of those back personally. I wish you guys both good luck. I'm not biased. I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm just rooting that both of you guys survive this match because it's going to be dangerous to the core. So, guess if Swift is not here, I guess we're going to have to wrap it up again. Big shout out to Two Twisted Merc.
Hey.
Wait a minute.
You know what? I heard every single thing that Crude had to say. I felt the pain in his voice. I'm gonna feel that more at WrestleCade.